Hi guys, welcome back to the Always Games TV show, episode 21. I am your host, Roger Knowles, as always, and I'm joined by Tom Simpson once again.
Hello.
Hello! We were recording on a slightly different day. We're recording midweek with this one, and this probably will be the last episode before E3, due to timing, scheduling, and...
Pie.
Okay, Tom's tired. So we had something to eat, some salad, and I was like a nice salad. When I say salad, I want just like lettuce. It was kind of a nice salad. Threw a bit of chicken in there, olives, some other meaty products.
It was spicy.
It was quite nice. I thought that was going to perk me up, but I'm actually just more tired after having it. But we're doing okay. We're gonna have a good show. Yeah. So just hold that up to the camera. Tom's notes for today. Roger's notes for today. I like to see you getting prepared for the episodes. That's good. That's good. It's a step in the right direction.
I've got 6 words on here. That's all I
Don't
need.
fall asleep.
That's only one word, is asleep.
Don't fall asleep on Roger's lap.
Don't fall asleep. Beware, Roger. I don't know.
Hand. Anyway,
I'm not going to fall asleep ever again.
So welcome back to the Always Games TV show. As you know, this is an episode show that we occasionally talk about video games and sometimes movies and generally things that we've been up to, and often go off onto tangents, which involves none of those things. But in this episode of the Always Games TV show, we are going to do our predictions for E3, seeing that, like I said, it'll be the last one before E3, and our birthdays, which are on the same week. So I'm going to run down some very basic news, very, very quick run through, and then I just want to really focus just on the predictions and us having a chat. So, excuse me, that Coke. It's not every time in this on the Always Games TV show. I'm always burping. It's never good. We always have fizzy drinks. We should go for soft drinks next time.
Got some apple and mango juice.
That is nice, apple and mango. It is very nice. So, first bit of news, actually. What am I doing? Rewind.
It's only Diet Coke. Right, calm down.
What have you been playing since we last met up?
World of Tanks.
World of Tanks? Well, on PlayStation 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
And a bit of Killing Floor 2.
On PlayStation 4 again?
Yeah.
And Killing Floor 2 is available on PlayStation Plus, I believe, next month, so I'll be able to invest with you in that game. And what's it like?
It's zombies.
Zombies?
Well, sort of zombies.
They're like monstery
like
zombies.
Waves and then a boss fight at the end.
I always get the vibe of like Call of Duty Zombies from that sort of gameplay. Is that the sort of thing? Waves of enemies, you kill them, and then they get worse every time in each wave or something like that?
Sort of. Yeah, sort of. And then you got mini bosses. Like flesh pounds and...
Flesh pounds?
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'll be looking forward to having a little bash on that once it becomes available for free on the old PlayStation Plus. Yeah, I haven't... What have I been playing? Oh, yeah, I did a Retro Rewind this last week, and I looked back at X-Men Legends, and we've released the review for the Retro Rewind of that, and we've released the first episode of the Let's Play for Retro Rewind for X-Men Legends, and then 3 more on the way. So it's going to be a 4-part series, which I think I'm going to do a lot more of those in 4-part like Let's Plays, where I don't often able to play a game for long periods of time, but I think if I can do 20-minute episodes and then do 4 and then end the series there, and then if it does really well and people comment and ask for more, then I could always do a few more and go on sort of the feedback I receive. So I'm not totally invested just on one game.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But yeah, so we've done the Retro Rewind review as well, which was quite good to get back into the flow of doing one of those. I'd done one for a little while, so it was like flexing old muscles.
What did you do for it?
I did X-Men Legends.
Yeah.
On PlayStation 2, and it was on GameCube and the original Xbox as well.
Oh, right.
So it's quite a reasonably oldish one, so I think PlayStation 2 comes under retro.
Is that a bit like Ultimate Alliance?
Yes, actually, yeah, it was kind of the Ultimate Alliance. Marvel Ultimate Alliance is kind of like the predecessor to X-Men Legends and X-Men Legends 2. The same sort of gameplay as Diablo and that aspect of local co-op or online as well.
Do you mean that X-Men Legends was the predecessor to Ultimate Alliance?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Ultimate Alliance was the predecessor to X-Men, whatever it was you just said.
That's why Tom's here, to actually pick me up on these things that I say wrong.
Amazingly.
But yeah, so that was quite good to actually go back and brush the dust off the old PlayStation 2. It's amazing how loud a PlayStation 2 fan is. It's because sometimes you can hear like the PlayStation 4 kicking a little bit loud sometimes with the fan.
Before I got the PS4 Pro, my old PS4 just sounded like a jet engine, like a turbine.
Really?
Yeah.
No, mine's not too bad. You can tell it's working, if you know what I mean. When it's in a particular area, you can hear the fan kick in, and it's obviously it's warming up a little bit. But other than that, it doesn't really do much more than that with the PS4. But the PS2, consistently, right from the moment you turn it on, fans on. And it's loud as well. Like, I had to sort of, when I was doing the recording for the Let's Play, I was worried that the sound of the PlayStation 2 was going to come over on the mic, so I had to do the background noise remover from it.
You're going to say you didn't wrap it in a blanket, did you?
No, I think it'd burn them, just burst into flames. But no, it was good to get the old PlayStation 2 out. It was kind of weird going back to the smaller, like, obviously the PS4 controller, but it was weird going back to the small controller.
I hate that
strange.
It's a terrible controller.
I soon got back into doing it, but the analog sticks felt weird as well. Maybe it's just an old controller, but
maybe it's because your current analog sticks are aluminium.
Yeah. The split one of them did, so I took it apart and changed them over. It does feel nice having
Aluminum for the American viewers.
Yeah, it is quite cool. It feels a bit different, but no, the whole movement of the PlayStation 2, like when it was moving around, it felt very just off. But I think that might be down to the fact that it was an old controller. But what I liked about it, I still had my memory card in there, and it had all my old saves from years and years and years ago, which was really cool. So I was like,
cool.
memories. Really cool.
My sister sold my Xbox, my original one, without me knowing. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have given it to her, to be fair.
Well, that's your first fault there. Yeah, fair enough. But no, other than that, I was meaning to get onto Marvel Heroes Omega on PlayStation 4, but I hadn't really got around to it. It's kind of been a busy couple of weeks, and just doing different things in my normal life kind of got in the way. But other than that, and I've just got Farpoint on PlayStation VR. With the gun and everything like that.
Pew pew.
That arrived today. I haven't even tried it yet, but that looks pretty cool. So hopefully I'll be doing maybe a bit of a video for that. Hopefully, probably do a Let's Play for that. That'll be quite cool.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, it's been a fairly steady old couple of weeks. Not a lot of gaming has been done, I'm afraid. It's going to be a bit quiet. But anyway, we've got a lot to look forward to, Tom.
Next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And I think we're going to be well, I said in the last episode that we're going to get bombarded by news, and we're just starting to get information given to us now, because from now onwards, a lot of the companies are going to start releasing their trailers a bit early, do their announcements early, so they're not overwhelmed by E3. Like, one of the first news pieces that I was going to talk about was that Witcher 3 is now getting a Netflix series, which is happening. Apparently it's in production as well.
That'll be interesting.
But it's not tied to CD Projekt Red, who did the video games.
Really?
No, it's tied to because the actual author and writer of the Witcher books, which were originally released before the games, had nothing to do with the video games. He sold the rights to them, CD Projekt Red, to actually make video games, because he didn't think they could ever make a video game out of it. And he actually received no money from the sales of the games.
Oh.
He received obviously money for the IP, but that was it. So he's had no input, but now he's involved in this Netflix series, and CD Projekt Red said they're not involved in any way. So it could be interesting to see how it goes, because the books are a little bit odd in comparison to The Witcher.
How gutted would you be when you saw your creation, like, that you basically it's not yours anymore? And it's making loads of money.
Well, I think apparently he said, well, I don't know if he said, well, I remember reading an interview somewhere that he did sell it, and he didn't think that they were going to be able to do anything with it. He was like, yeah, I'll take that money. You can have the IP for video games, but you won't be able to do anything with it. And he was wrong. So, yes, that was interesting. So that'll be interesting to see how it compares to the video game within Netflix, because I think referring that over to TV can be a bit awkward. Whether or not they actually stick to the actual story of what was in the games, I very much doubt it. I presume it'll be somehow moulded to the books in some way in that world. And it might not even follow Geralt, but it'll be interesting to see what they actually do with that. I'm kind of hoping it'll be a blend of a little bit of Game of Thrones, but with a singular character, rather than having it all different characters.
Who's it following, you know?
I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I'm presuming it could be Geralt, but it could be somebody else within the world.
Have you tried the new Gwent game that's out public beta?
I tried the beta, the closed beta. It's okay.
Is it like the game in The Witcher 3? Gwent.
Best way to describe it is that the Gwent game in The Witcher 3 is kind of like the bare bones version of what's been released now. So it's very basic, what was in Witcher 3, and they've now taken that and built upon it. And they've added a lot more tactics to it and a load more new cards, different powers. The cards actually move as well. So when you put a card down, the image has a animation to it as well, which is quite cool. So it's a little bit more tactical. I think it's a little bit more difficult as well than the actual in-game one. But it's okay. It didn't really pull me in the closed beta. I got a little bit bored. I think it was because it was a bit limited on what you could do. It was like play online and that was it. I would like to have, like, for example, if you'd got it, be able to challenge you directly and just play our cards with each other, but you gain XP when you play online, and I think the reason why they didn't have that in a closed beta, they didn't want to break it, and like you might have got XP for doing private matches and stuff, but I don't know. It'd be interesting if they did do that. Actually, one-on-one challenges would be cool. But other than that, it didn't really capture me. Free to play, so I think, well, at least presently I think it's free to play. I don't know whether it's going to stay free to play, I don't know, but it seems interesting. It's okay. Anyway, but yeah, so that obviously, Witcher going to Netflix. It'll be interesting to see how that pans out. Other big news, actually, which I did really want to talk about quite a bit, but it's kind of been pushed off to one side. But that Red Dead Redemption has been delayed till spring 2018. Now, yeah, I do believe that they were saying that it was going to be out by the end of this year.
Yes.
Obviously,
yeah, it has been delayed, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's obviously fallen through now. One of my predictions was for the E3 that we were going to get a gameplay trailer and release date at E3, but with them pushing it back to spring of next year, I think they might just hold off and then release all the information at the back end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, like the Ubisoft have announced Far Cry 5 as well for spring.
They did. They released like a series of videos, didn't they, which sort of gave off a feeling of the game. There were like 3 or 4 short.
And then a main trailer as well.
Oh, did they do a main trailer as well?
Yeah.
I ain't seen that. Yet. I'll check that out.
It's alright. There's a bear and...
There's a bear. It's set in America as well this time.
Montana?
Montana? Yeah.
It's full of rednecks.
Basically, yeah. So that'll be interesting to see how that pans out. It'll be interesting how to do like the crafting and that, because it was always in... Far Cry was always like, get 5 bear skins or get 5 tiger skins and so many bones and you can craft something.
Original wasn't like that.
Was it not?
No, you turned into like a superhuman mutant soldier person that went mental and you could rip people apart.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
It was really good. If you can get it, it's called Far Cry...
Primal? No, that was the other one.
Predator was Instincts and Instincts Evolution, which were the original 2, put into one on Xbox 360 with revamped graphics. Mm-hmm. So if you can get that, get it. It's pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. I loved Blood Dragon. I really enjoyed Blood Dragon. It was so 80s, yeah, cheesy. But I would love them to do a full game because it was kind of a short story as well. It wasn't. It was okay, but it wasn't massive like the original.
I didn't really get far in it. I sort of
I loved the LED sort of arrows you could fire. They were really cool. I love that. I really. In fact, that was probably the best Far Cry for me that I personally enjoyed because it was just not serious at all.
I like Far Cry 3.
Far Cry 3. Which one's that one?
The Definition of Insanity. With Vaz, is it called?
Yes. Yeah, a really good bad guy in that one.
Is that the one where you take all the mushrooms and it just everything goes trippy?
Really trippy.
Yeah.
I didn't play a huge amount of that. I got it on PC and I think that was one of the first games I managed to actually get up to 60 frames per second. Even though it was a bit clunky, it'd like run, but then it would suddenly stop, and I was like, "Wow, this is 60 frames!" And boom.
Minesweeper.
Minesweeper. Yeah, I can get that at about 20 frames per second.
Solid.
So obviously Far Cry 5 has been announced with trailers. We've got Red Dead Redemption is being pushed back to 2018. But Tom, this is why I really am trying to fly through this news, and I really want to get to the predictions.
All right.
So, the most important part of the show.
I'm ready.
Tom is ready with his little notes. You're very cute. You got them all on there. You're saving paper. It's good for the environment.
Well, the rest of it's sort of in my room, just an envelope that's now missing a corner. That was it when I started. Yeah. Anyway.
So predictions, Tom. I tell you what. Let's how we do this. One of us will go. See our prediction. Explain it. The other person will go back and
we
forth.
have to explain it.
Yeah, give us a bit of details of why you think this is it. And also, if it's a shit one, I want to make it harder. So, for example, if it's a really shit one, like, we need to refine this prediction up a bit.
I'll say the game, and then the reason why I think it's going to be there is I think it'll be there.
Okay. Great. I'll let you go on then. I'll let you go. Unless you want me to go first.
Not first, yeah.
Okay. Also, whoever loses has to buy pizzas next time.
No.
Yes.
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 I'm gonna eat them.
No, you have to share them.
No. I'm ready.
Right, we'll have a calzone each. I want to get this started out food. What we're having. We're having a calzone each.
Sweet Jesus.
And we're going to have mozzarella cheese sticks.
And then I'm gonna be sick.
Did that be enough?
Yeah.
We get a free Dr Pepper, don't we?
You got some chips one time and you couldn't eat any of them.
We've been eating healthy tonight. We've had salad. It's been nice.
We've got the Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. Still not. Still don't think it's overly
No,
healthy.
it's terrible.
But we do have apple and mango in the other room. We
Which
just
is
haven't got it.
full of fructose and sugar and stuff.
So first prediction. Oh yeah. So if you lose, you buy pizzas. If I lose, we don't do anything. Yeah. So loser buys pizzas after E3. So first prediction from Thomas Simpson. For E3 2017.
I don't know which one to go with.
We're going to go with 3 each. You've got to choose one.
Oh, 3. Okay.
You get 3. 3 predictions.
Well, I think I might leave like one to you. That one because that's your sort of.
Oh no,
zone.
well, no, you can still go for it.
My first one, I'm going to say Assassin's Creed.
A new Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, because they showed the Egypt sort of screenshot off, didn't they?
Yep.
I think it's going to be big, and I think it's.
Do you think we're going to get a gameplay trailer or just a cinematic?
Hopefully, we'll get some sort of trailer. I think it's made by the people who made Black Flag.
One of the best ones.
Which, if it is, I mean, I don't think they've got pirates in Egypt.
Well, that's just a waste of a chance of a situation, isn't it?
They could have like sand pirates that have sand cruisers.
Just sat in a boat in the middle of the desert. Arr, matey. Arr.
But where's the rum gone?
Where's the pirate dead?
Yeah, that's it.
Could have a lizard instead of a pirate. It's like,
Just a dead parrot. You could have instead.
So okay, let's refine this prediction up because it's like so they're going to show Assassin's Creed, but are we predicting trailer?
Yeah,
and a release date.
I'd say gameplay trailer and a rough release date.
So you think like fall 2017 or fall 2018?
That's a good point. I don't know.
It's your prediction. So
Well,
I think we need to refine it up a little bit. Let's make it hard. That's too easy saying that was going to be Assassin's Creed. Let's make it a hard prediction.
December 4th, 2017.
Wow, that's really brilliant.
Yeah.
December 4th, 2017.
I have no idea.
Just going to write this down. I am going to win. Okay, so it's quite a specific prediction. Okay, when I mean, like, let's refine it to make it harder. Let's not really make it impossible to like, and it will be released at 2 a.m.
No, it won't.
Only
It'll be 12.
at HMV.
It'll be 12 a.m.
12.
Yeah.
Anywho, so yeah, Assassin's Creed release date and gameplay trailer.
Yeah, why not?
Cool. That's one prediction, by the way.
Oh.
One. My first prediction is mine's kind of a bit of a broad one for this first one. Which one should I say first, actually?
I don't know. I don't know what you've got.
Okay, I'm going to go with this first. During Sony's conference, okay,
Yeah.
we will have 20 minutes or more focused purely on PlayStation VR. because I don't.
And
That's it. Mainly because at every single conference so far they have not focused on PSVR. In fact, I think at last.
can I help you out on this?
Go on.
Do you think they'll show like a new HD model off?
You know, I was going to say this actually. I was going to say they were going to show off a PlayStation VR 2.0.
1.4.
1.1.5. Just Pro. Put Pro at the end of it. They like to do that with their current models. And it would be a higher resolution, but also wireless.
Yeah.
I've just made my prediction really fucking hard on that. Okay.
I'll have a garlic Kiev calzone.
Fuck you. I'm not going to lose this. So, shit. So, yeah, okay. So, my prediction is going to be during Sony's conference, they will have 20 minutes or more focused on PSVR and show off a PSVR version 2. Only a year after they released it.
To be fair, I've just sort of pulled a day out of my hat and said, I think, it'll be released.
What day did you say for yours?
4th of December.
4th of December.
It won't be, but I mean,
write that on that
not
piece of
really,
paper?
no.
Okay. I've got to admit that I do believe they have patented a system set up to have a wireless VR headset.
I've got quite a few options on here. Can I speak about them afterwards?
Yeah, you can speak the one that you didn't say afterwards, yeah. So, that's my first prediction. Tom, over to you for your second prediction for E3.
This is a big one. I'm going to say Borderlands 3.
Ooh, so you mean actually finally see it? Because it's been talked about, hasn't it? But it's never been
They've shown off a tech demo showing
the
the new sort of cell shading and stuff. It looks pretty cool, but I think it might be still a bit early. But I still think I'm more hoping that they're gonna.
Sounds like you're talking yourself out of this.
No, I think it's a bit early, but I'm hoping more than anything, willing that they show some sort of reveal trailer. It might even be gameplay. It might just be a reveal trailer. Or they might go balls out.
All balls out. Which for Borderlands, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
So you think you're going to see something about?
Yeah.
Because this could be a nice. And
I think it's going to be more than one planet.
Oh, so multiple vaults.
I think because at the end of the spoilers, they showed multiple vaults and multiple planets, and I think it's going to be. I think you're going to be able to travel to
a bit like Mass Effect, moving around a bit.
Yeah, maybe.
That's interesting. I mean, that's a hell of a prediction. So something to do with Borderlands 3, and if they do show it, it's going to be set on multiple planets.
Well, hopefully.
Cool.
I don't know how they're going to get there, but.
So just trying to remember that. Is Borderlands Telltale Edition, is that set before Borderlands 2?
No, it's set after
Borderlands 2.
And the stuff happens in that which will affect Borderlands 3. Certain characters won't be in Borderlands 3.
Oh.
So you should play that game.
I didn't realise it was tied so directly to the actual. I thought it was going to just be a spin-off tale.
I'm not going to say who, but one of a really good character from the Borderlands series, probably really heavily influenced it, will not be making it. I doubt it will, because I just said he, didn't I? Who could it be? It's not a main character.
Okay.
It's sort of a sub-main character.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I don't really know a lot of the Borderlands characters, so I have no clue. But I know it's a man.
I'm really tempted to say a catchphrase, but everyone will know who it is.
Right, so that's quite a good prediction, actually. Actually, I think you could get that. So, my second prediction. During the whole of E3,
yeah,
right? Because we've got multiple conferences depending on what. It's going to be an EA conference.
Probably.
I can't remember now.
There should be.
So this is actually tied to EA and Star Wars. We will see gameplay footage of 4 or more Star Wars games, not including mobile games.
4.
4.
That's quite a bold.
We'll see. And I'm not saying new announcements. I'm saying like older games as well. Like I'm talking like we've already seen Battlefront 2.
Right, yeah.
So we'll see gameplay footage from that for definite. We're going to see the RPG one, which has been written by the person who did Uncharted 1 and 2.
Is that
3.
guaranteed?
Guaranteed what? Oh, no. I don't know if that's going to be shown. But this is my prediction. I think we'll see gameplay from that. We'll see gameplay footage from Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2 is an obvious
and
one,
we will see gameplay footage from 2 other, or maybe more, Star Wars games.
Actually, I don't want a garlic Kiev one. I'll still have a standard.
Tom's going into this rather confidently, aren't you?
Oh, I don't mind. I'm going to have one either way.
That's fair.
Win-win.
That's fair. So that's my second prediction. So yeah, I think. Well, the reason why I'm saying this
Mm-hmm.
is that last E3, I think I predicted exactly the same thing, and all we got was we're making lots of Star Wars
Thing is,
games.
I don't remember anything about my last year's predictions apart from where I sort of said Fallout 4, except that could have been the year before, and I just don't remember.
But it was a year ago.
Yeah, but was it?
Yeah.
Was it 2?
Didn't-
Did we even do it last year?
Yeah, we did. I'm sure we did predictions, did we?
I can't remember.
Can't remember. Or was it me and Luke who did predictions last year? Oh, God, I can't remember. We need to go back and watch that show. We probably should have done that before we did this episode. Oh well. I think I made this prediction last year, and all we got last year E3 was this video of them drawing on screens and Star Wars music playing, and then we got a 4-second piece of footage of that RPG game that's been released, been developed, should I say, and that was it.
Did they mention that was going to be using recycled assets from 1313?
I don't know. I don't think that was confirmed.
Oh.
I don't think
That looked quite good, actually.
That did look good. 13. I'm surprised they hadn't actually rebrought it up, but it wouldn't surprise me if they've taken elements of that and put it into another story. But anyway, so that was my second prediction for E3. Tom, what is your third and final prediction?
Got a load of big names on here, and I don't know which one to go with.
Hideo Kojima.
What, you mean like Death Stranding?
Death Stranding. I'm just giving you a prediction idea.
No, I mean, I already.
I
I'm not going to use that. I mean, I already thought that was going to be there.
already said big names of like Hideo Kojima.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Shuhei Yoshida.
Tell you what will be there. That really, really poor, crappy-looking zombie survival Metal Gear Solid game.
Do you think? I thought that got cancelled.
I don't know.
No, I think that got cancelled. But yeah, no, I hope not.
I could go with a really obvious one.
You go with whichever one you want. I'm going to win anyway, so.
Well, I'm going to talk about them afterwards. I'll tell you, I'm just going to go with the one. Actually, 3 of these are from Bethesda.
Okay.
One of them you've said. I've said the other 2, and that only leaves one. That's
Did I say one?
Yeah, you said the 2018 Star Wars one.
Oh, okay.
I'll-
That's not Bethesda.
No, but those top 3 are.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go with Fallout 4 VR,
Ooh.
which will link in to your VR show.
Yes. Yeah, that would actually, yeah. So Fallout 4 full VR.
I think they'll do a showcase.
PSVR, Vive, and Oculus.
I don't know. I'm just gonna,
It's your prediction. I guess they'll have to do it for PSVR as well. It's whether or not you can do processing power, isn't it?
what if they make it like... Ooh, what if they do like a Scorpio? They release Scorpio and then VR for Xbox and use it as like a launch platform for that?
Yeah.
It's quite a bold claim.
That's quite. It basically gives the Xbox with Scorpio massive balls.
Well, that was actually one of my other predictions.
Ah.
But anyway,
So you go. So what? So let's refine your prediction up for your third and final one. Fallout 4 will have an update or DLC.
all I'm going to say is I think Fallout 4, it might even be like a standalone thing for VR or like some sort of VR.
Do you think it's going to have like even a spin-off game, or do you think
No.
it's going to be Fallout 4 itself?
It'll be the whole game, but you'll have to download some sort of
Patch of some sort.
compatibility thing. Yeah, Fallout 4 VR will get shown on some platform. I don't know which one.
Well, it would work because Bethesda are having another conference out there again this year.
They are, and they've got 2 titles which, as of yet,
So there must be something they've got in the works that are going to be blowing people away.
Well, I think I know what it is. Well, those 2 already.
So good. So that was your third and final. We'll come back to those.
Yeah, we'll come
in a
back to
second. My third and final. I've kind of got 2. Okay. Again, it's tying into Star Wars, and this is kind of a bit of a throwaway sort of prediction because I don't think we're going to get this, but it does tie into a little bit into my last prediction. But Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game will be announced. Now, if you remember the original first and second one, they were released quite a long time ago, but they've always been fan favourites. So I've got a feeling there'll either be a remaster or a prequel or sequel made.
Or a reboot.
Or a reboot, yeah, remaster or reboot of those games. So something to do with Knights of the Old Republic will be released. And it's not including, like, if it's... I know it's been released on mobile and stuff. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. It has to be on a console or PC.
Do you think they'll ruin it like the remastered Battlefront?
Most probably, yes.
Oh, cry.
Yeah. I'm kind of looking forward to the next Battlefront, though, with story mode and stuff.
I'm going to wait until you get it and my other mate John gets it and tell me
Borrow
what it's
it.
like. No, I'm going to borrow it. I'm just going to see what it's like.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. But yeah, I think there will be a game which will be Knights of the Old Republic 3 or Knights of the Old Republic or Knights of the Old Republic 2 or before the Knights of the Old Republic or something like that, or even older Knights of the Old Republic. Their names go on and on. Older Knights of the Old Republic. Okoto.
For God's sake. Okator.
Okatar. So yeah, that is my third and final prediction. Like I said, if it's a mobile game, it doesn't count. I do not do mobile games. It's console and PC. So
Cool.
there are 3 predictions locked in for E3. And Tom, do you want me to give you the menu now, so you know what you're ordering? Shall I just tell you what? Shall I actually ring the pizza place and just say to him, "Listen, on this date, can you just get Tom to come and collect it, because you know
It could go horribly wrong. We could both be wrong.
so basically we're buying our own pizza."
We'll have to get Luke to buy it. Right.
If we're both wrong, Luke buys it.
I've got some more predictions.
Okay.
Okay, the 2 Bethesda games, which are possibles.
So these are unofficial predictions. These were the ones that were left over.
Well, they've got the 2 unannounced IPs, haven't they? Well,
Go on then.
Wolfenstein,
Yep.
New Colossus, I think that was part of some code that got surfaced, and Evil Within 2, obviously. Although,
Evil Within, I forgot about that one.
and there's another one I'm hoping for, which will not happen, which would be like Elder Scrolls 6, but I don't think there'll be anything like that. And I know that Obsidian Games, the guys behind New Vegas, they're making a game, but again, it won't be a Fallout. It'll be like Pillars of Eternity 2, or there'll be something.
Do you think it'll be a whole new IP, or do you think it'll be a sequel to something?
I don't know. And I also had Star Wars 2018 RPG, like you know what you said, and Xbox Scorpio will have some sort of event that'll show it off.
I remember you saying this. You actually did tell me that was going to be one of your predictions, and I thought about it. And to be honest, I don't know if we're going to see anything, because I do remember you saying something to me that you didn't originally think you were going to see anything of Scorpio, and I think you said that 3 or 4 episodes ago. But
when's it due out?
I think it's out the end of next year.
I might be a year early. It might be next year's E3.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if they do the same thing as they did with like PS4 and Xbox One, where in April and May they announced that there is a new, like they show something to do with it or release something.
I mean, they've been showing it off for so long now.
Yeah.
Well, showing it off.
I think it'd be a bit soon if they show it off, if they show an actual box.
Yeah.
Because I know that we've seen pictures of the dev version of the box.
A little white and black.
Yeah, that's the dev version. But
sorry,
I don't know. Maybe a bit soon for the old Scorpiano.
Possibly.
Do you think Scorpio is going to be its final name? Do you think that's, or do you think they're going to rename it to Xbox 2?
Xbox 2. Xbox 1.5. I have no idea. I really don't know.
But,
I don't think Scorpio will be. I think that's just like a code name for like a project.
A bit like it was Morpheus for the VR for PlayStation VR. Morpheus. And PlayStation Neo was PlayStation 4.
You notice that they're like Matrix themed code names.
Waiting for the next one, Trinity. Was there Trinity?
Yeah.
Have they already used Trinity? I don't know. I'm waiting for PlayStation Tank. From Tank from Matrix. He was the guy with the computer.
Agent Smith.
Just call him PlayStation Agent Smith. Guys, we really need to work on these names. Don't be stupid. Is anybody a Matrix fan in here? No.
You could call it the red pill.
Red.
Well, sorry, blue pill? I've forgotten which one's which.
The White Rabbit.
What happens if you take them both?
You trip massively. Whoa.
What happens if you're still in the simulation but out and you've got like schizophrenia?
You know when he's touching the mirror and it goes all weird? What actually happens, he's just stroking the mirror going, whoa! Going, I am the one.
It could fragment his mentality and split him in two, so he's in 2 places at once.
He just smashes the mirror over his head.
That's not what I'm getting at.
I'm fragmented! Oh dear. Okay, so the prediction which I didn't say, which is obviously not an official prediction now, but is that Sega was going to announce that Alien Isolation would receive a VR update and would be compatible with PlayStation VR, Vive, and Oculus.
What?
I'll start again.
Sorry, I'm crashing a bit.
Alien Isolation. I predicted that. Well, sorry. I can't even speak.
It's not going all that crap.
My prediction, which was not being used but was going to be a backup, was that Sega was going to announce that Alien Isolation was going to receive an update which would make it VR compatible for PSVR, Oculus, and Vive. Massive.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
That would be really good. I mean, again, that's kind of something that I'm hoping for a long time.
How
We're
about
going to get it, but
like an Alien Isolation 2 or some sort of sequel, but not sequel.
I never played the ending of Alien Isolation, so I don't know actually how it ends.
Well, I mean, you could have a completely new character, and it doesn't have to be set on a space station.
True. No, that was a really good game, though. It was a good game. But yeah, no, it could work like that. We could see a second one, like
Yeah.
Creative Assembly. That could work. But yeah, I just hope that if they do a sequel or if they do an update, that it's going to be PSVR or Oculus or Vive compatible. Kind of hoping for PSVR because it's the only VR headset I've got. Yeah.
All right.
So that is all our predictions for E3. Are you all right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, done for another episode of the Always Games TV show. Our predictions are locked in. Tom is going to be buying a pizza for the next episode. So over E3 time, I am on holiday, but I'm around. I'm not on holiday on a beach somewhere. I'm going to be at home. So I'll be hopefully doing something with E3, whether or not I'll be watching them, giving my opinions on them.
We will be hungover.
We will be hungover on the Sunday, for definite.
That's the 11th. And there
Yes.
is some shows on the 11th.
Yeah. I have to look at times. I think it's quite late on the
It is
11th.
really late, yeah.
So I'm kind of hoping that won't be too bad. But yeah, we're having a party, so we're going to be drinking on Saturday.
We're gonna get some
Takeaways.
homemade sangria and some rum and some...
I would laugh
stuff.
if by that point that all my predictions had already been announced because they've got in early and I'd actually got it right, and then you had to buy me a pizza on my birthday.
I'd shit on it.
Wow!
I wouldn't
Happy
really.
fucking birthday!
That's horrible.
It's like a brown banana with sweet corn. Nice.
Oh. I would not do that.
I don't eat sweet corn. You're a sick man.
Yeah, you're right. I'd put it inside.
Calzone. Chew on that, you bastard.
This chorizo tastes funny.
Wow. So yeah, like I said on the Always Games TV show, we do occasionally go off on tangent and talk about eating shit.
Ruined. We should lop it off like 10 minutes ago. That's what I mean.
Oh dear God. But yeah, like I said, the next show will be after E3, and we can come back to this and tell you that Tom's lost. You can follow me on Twitter at the geek. Yeah. Oh God, my brain's going at the geek keeper. I'm doing okay. You can follow Tom and tell him what pizza I want at Outcast Reaver on the old Twitterverse. You can follow Always Games TV on Twitter at AlwaysGamesTV. Don't forget to like our Facebook page. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't enjoyed it, there's always a dislike button.
It's the one with the thumb up.
Yes. Right next to that one. That one, sugar.
No, it's a microphone.
Microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so give us a like anyway. If you don't want to miss any of our videos, please subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you've got a question for the show, or leave us your predictions. That'd be really cool, actually, seeing what everybody else says and whether or not they agree with our predictions, or basically tell us that we're absolute fools and idiots. That could happen a lot. But yeah, leave a comment down below.
We might
That'd
be
great.
wrong, but it'll come out eventually. We might have got the timing off.
That's true. That's true. However, this is called the E3 predictions of 2017.
Yeah, well, we'll just
We
change
edit
the number.
it. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Just
Yeah.
scribble across it.
Or whatever, you know.
I'm going to keep these for next year because I'll probably be saying exactly the same thing. Oh yeah, 20 minutes for PSVR. Roger, that happened last year. 4 games for Star Wars. They're only doing one.
I predicted this. I predicted it.
KOTOR's going to be announced. Roger, go to fucking sleep. Go away.
I predicted this a year ago.
Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll hopefully see you in the next episode.
Bye.